It is late night on Saturday night, May 12th, 2012. Adam Taxon here talking with Daniel Greenfield, Sultan Kanish, whose columns come on sultankanish.blogspot. And his latest, which just is coming out now, is The Fire Burns, about the Jewish holiday of Lag BaOmer. Daniel, this is written with, in large part for, I guess, Jews and people who are pretty familiar with the holiday of Lag BaOmer. Can you give a little bit of a primer for people who may not be that familiar with the holiday?
Well, it's a constellation of holidays, really. It's like an onion. You can peel back multiple layers. So on the one hand, you have the original, the core of it, which was that it celebrated the original Yom Yerushalayim, the progressive struggle for the liberation of the Holy City back during the Bar Kokhba Rebellion, which is one of the Jewish rebellions against Rome. But then you have other layers on top of that, which is that it was encoded as the deaths of the students of Rabbi Akiva. Rabbi Akiva was the primary rabbi of the day, who was a strong backer of the Bar Kokhba rebellion. His students joined in the rebellion, but this was encoded as his students being killed by a plague because they failed to get along with one another, which commented on the lack of unity within the Jewish people. Another aspect of it related to Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai, who was also a major and unrelenting critic of Rome, who was persecuted for it.
Right. And this was all, I mean, the reason they talked about a plague for the students, I think Rabbi David Ben-Dori said this on my radio show a few weeks ago, was because that was the only way to get it past the Roman censors. Is that your opinion as well?
Yes. You have to... Back under Roman rule, a lot of things had to be censored. They couldn't be said openly.
Right. And let me just ask you one other question. I want to keep this one short. What does Lag BaOmer say about Jewish survival?
It says that despite whatever losses we endure, whatever happens to us, as long as we stay united, as long as we keep the circle going, as long as we remember that we're Jews and that no matter what other differences we have to continue forward, then we'll survive. Yeah,
and I like your comment in there that the Muslims will one day seem like the Zoroastrians, just a part of history.
They did. We've been through far worse.
Yeah. All right, Daniel Greenfield, what's it? The Fire Burns, and this, like all columns, can be found at sultankanish.blogspot.com.